You ever wonder why your listening skills are trash? Yeah, I said it. Trash. And no, it's not because English is hard or because native speakers talk too fast or any of that weak stuff you keep telling yourself. It's because you're addicted. Addicted to reading subtitles like they're your emotional support animal. Welcome back to the Monday English Podcast, the place where your excuses come to die and your precious little habits get roasted until they beg for mercy. If you're new here, don't worry. We don't bite. We just tell the truth. This is not the place where I hold your hand and tell you everything's fine. It's not fine. If it were fine, you wouldn't be here, struggling to understand a basic conversation without those damn subtitles glued to your screen. You've been training your eyes, not your ears. And that's the real reason why, when someone actually speaks to you in English, your brain just takes a nap and leaves you for dead. You know it. I know it. Let's talk about it. Let me ask you something. How many shows have you watched in English? Probably hundreds, right? And how many of those did you watch without subtitles? Yeah, that's what I thought. You've been fooling yourself, pretending you're learning while you're just binge watching with a fancy excuse. But I'm reading along. It helps me understand. No, it helps you not listen. It helps you feel good about doing the easy part while ignoring the hard one. And that's why your listening hasn't improved in months, maybe years. Today's episode is called Your Listening is Trash Because You Read Too Much. And I mean every word of it. You're out here trying to build strong ears with lazy eyes, and that's not how this works. Not here. Not in the real world. So sit back or don't. I don't care. But if you're still reading while listening to this, you might want to stop. It's time to hear the truth with no subtitles, no safety net, just you, me, and the cold, hard sound of reality. Let's get real about this little lie you've been telling yourself because it's honestly getting old. Reading helps my listening. Oh, really? And yet, after all that reading, you still can't catch what people are saying unless they slow down like they're talking to a toddler. Let me break it to you gently, or not so gently. You're not listening. You're just reading with background noise. Your brain, that clever little thing, is lazy. It picks the easiest job every time. And between reading and listening, reading wins, hands down. It's like giving your ears a gym membership and then sitting them in the sauna all day. You think you're working out? Nah, you're just sweating while staying weak. I know. You feel like a superstar when you watch a show with English subtitles and you understand everything. But take those subtitles away and suddenly it's chaos. Like they're not even speaking English anymore. Why? Because you never trained your ears, you trained your eyes. And when it comes to real life, nobody's gonna walk around with subtitles on their forehead for you. You're preparing for the wrong game. It's like practicing for a marathon by watching YouTube videos of people running. Cute, but you're still out of breath walking up the stairs. I've seen it so many times. People swear they're improving because they watch a lot of English content. But the moment they try to just listen without the crutch, they crumble. It's like their ears have been on vacation the whole time. They didn't show up to work because you never made them. You gave them a pass, said it's okay. The eyes got this. Well, guess what? Your eyes aren't going to save you in a real conversation. You're not going to have time to read when someone's asking you a question and you're standing there like a deer in headlights, replaying the words in your head, hoping for subtitles to magically appear. The truth? You're dodging. You're afraid to let go of the words on the screen because you know you'll feel lost. But that's exactly why you have to let go. Listening is messy. It's fast. It's not clean like subtitles. Subtitles are perfect. People are not. You've been training for perfection when what you need is survival. Stop pretending that reading while listening is helping. It's not. It's just slowing you down, keeping you stuck in this loop where you think you're doing something right. What else? but your ears are still as clueless as ever. And let's be honest, you're better than that. You didn't come this far just to stay comfortable. You ever wonder why native speakers sound like they're speaking a completely different language, even though you know it's English? Like you studied this, you've seen these words before, and yet when they open their mouths, it's just this blur of sound that hits you like a truck. Yeah, let's talk about that, because here's the thing. Subtitles have been lying to you. They make English look clean, simple, organized. But when people talk, they don't care about your nice little sentence structures. They smash words together, they swallow sounds, they throw slang like confetti, and suddenly your perfect little textbook world falls apart. You thought you were ready, but no, you were just ready for the fake version of English. And let me tell you, that's why you can't keep up. It's not because you're stupid. It's not because you have bad ears. It's because you've been training for a game that doesn't exist. Real English isn't slow, it's not clear, and it's definitely not written out in nice little lines at the bottom of your screen. You've been watching with subtitles so long that your brain has gotten lazy. It's addicted to seeing the words. So when the words disappear, your brain goes, "Nope, can't help you. Figure it out yourself." And you stand there, stuck, pretending to understand while your confidence sinks lower than your Wi-Fi signal. I've seen people panic in real life because they can't catch a simple question like, "How's it going?" They hear "how's it going?" and their brain crashes like an old computer. They weren't ready for the speed, the rhythm, the realness of it. Why? Because subtitles don't train your ears. They train your eyes to expect the words instead of hearing them. You ever try to listen to a song in English and then look at the lyrics later and think, wait, that's what they were saying? Yeah, exactly. Because your ears have been chilling while your eyes do all the heavy lifting. And let's not even start with slang and connected speech. Like when someone says, "Do you wanna?" instead of "do you want to?" and you're just standing there thinking they made up a new word. Or when they say "let me know," and you're stuck trying to remember which textbook page that came from. Spoiler alert, it didn't. Subtitles don't show you how people actually speak. They show you a cleaned up version that makes you feel good, but leaves you helpless in the real world. So every time you rely on them, you're just digging the hole deeper. And you wonder why listening feels impossible? It's because you've been watching the world from behind glass. Never stepping into the mess. Never letting your ears struggle and adapt. You've got to stop feeding your eyes and start feeding your ears. Otherwise, you'll always be that person who nods and smiles, pretending to get it while missing everything. All right, so now that we've roasted your subtitle habit to a crisp, let's talk about how to fix it. Because yeah, I'm not just here to call you out and leave you in the mess. I'm here to drag you out of it too, kicking and screaming if I have to. First things first, you've got to stop babying yourself. Turn off the subtitles. Yes, right now. I don't care if you're halfway through your favorite series or if you're just not ready. You've been not ready for years, and look where that's got you. Still stuck, still confused, still rewinding scenes because you can't catch what they said the first time. Enough. Rip off the Band-Aid. It's going to hurt, but you'll survive. Trust me, the first time you watch something without subtitles, it's going to feel like someone turned the volume up and the clarity down, like they're mumbling on purpose just to mess with you. They're not. Your ears are just waking up from a long nap. Let them adjust. Watch short clips, not full movies. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that's it. Focus. Don't expect to understand everything. Expect to get frustrated and keep going anyway. You're not here to feel comfortable, lad. You're here to get better. Rewind if you need to. Watch the same clip 5 times if you have to. But listen. Really listen. And when you think you caught something, say it out loud. Yeah, repeat it. Shadow that line like it's your job. Because it is your job now. Your ears need to start doing the heavy lifting, and your mouth needs to join in. And if you absolutely can't live without subtitles, fine, use them. But in English only. No more hiding behind your native language. And don't you dare read first. Listen, then check. Subtitles are not your safety net. They're your tool. Use them the right way. After you listen, after you try, after you fail, then go back, read, and fix it. That's how you grow. Another thing, stop binge watching like it's a race. This isn't about finishing the show. It's about training your ears. Take one scene, 1 minute, one conversation. Break it down. Play it, shadow it, own it. It's better to master 1 minute of real English than to watch 10 hours and learn nothing. Dictation helps too. Yeah, write down what you hear, even if it's a mess. You'll be shocked at how much your ears miss. But that's the point. You've got to see the gaps to fill them. And here's something fun, if you're brave enough. Mute a scene and voice over the characters yourself. Bad acting allowed. You'll laugh, you'll cringe, but you'll learn. Because now you're using English, not just watching it. And that's where the magic happens. Real progress isn't silent, and it sure as hell isn't perfect. It's loud, messy, and full of mistakes. But that's how you get from what did they just say to, oh, I got this. So stop waiting for your ears to magically get better. Train them. Push them. And watch what happens when you finally trust yourself to listen, not just read. So here we are, the part where I dare you to actually do something about it. Because listening to me rant for the last few minutes isn't going to save your ears. You need to step up now. Let's make it simple. Burn your subtitles. Not literally. I mean, unless you printed them out or something weird like that. But seriously, stop leaning on them like they're the only thing keeping you alive. They're not. They're the thing keeping you stuck. You've been hiding behind them for too long, and it's time to see what you're really made of. Are you brave enough to face English without your little reading crutch? Or are you going to keep lying to yourself, saying, I just need them for now? Like you haven't been saying that for the past 5 years. Here's what I want you to do. Pick one show, one video, one anything. Watch it. No subtitles. Feel the panic, feel the confusion. Good. That's your brain waking up. That's your ears realizing they have work to do. Don't run from it. Sit with it. Keep going. And don't give me that but I didn't understand anything excuse. Of course you didn't. You're just starting. You think people walk into a gym and lift 100 kilos on day one? No. They struggle. They shake. They fail. Then they come back and do it again. You need to do the same, but with your ears. Say this out loud right now. I'm serious. Say it. I will not read. I will listen. Say it again, louder. Let it sink in. You're not here to read. You're here to hear. You're here to understand with your ears, not your eyes. And yeah, it's gonna suck at first. But so what? Everything worth doing sucks at the beginning. This is no different. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment. Tell me what show you're gonna watch without subtitles. No cheating. No just for this one scene crap. Pick it, commit, and stick with it. Let's see what happens when you stop hiding and start listening. Because if you don't, you already know how this ends. Same struggle, same frustration, same excuses. Or you could be the one who finally breaks free. Your choice. But don't just sit there. Move. Listen. And prove to yourself that you don't need to read to understand. You've got ears. Use them. Let's wrap this up before you start thinking too much and talking yourself out of it. Because I know how this goes. You hear the truth. It stings a little. Maybe even lights a fire in your chest. And then what? You go back to your comfort zone, back to the subtitles, back to the same old loop where you pretend you're learning while your ears rot from lack of use. Don't. Not this time. I'm not here to baby you, and I'm not here to sell you dreams. I'm here to tell you that your English, your real, raw, imperfect English, is waiting on the other side of this struggle. And the only thing standing in the way is that little voice in your head telling you to play it safe. You don't need more videos. You don't need another list of tips. You need to act, to mess up, to feel stupid for a minute, and then realize it's not the end of the world. Because guess what? That's where growth lives. In the discomfort. In the silence after you don't understand, but you don't give up. In the noise of trying again and again and again. You think the people who understand English now didn't go through this? They did. They just didn't stop. They didn't let the fear of I don't get it stop them from showing up, from listening, from pushing their ears to finally wake up. So here's the final challenge, and it's not for the weak. For the next 7 days, no subtitles. None. Cold turkey. And every day, pick one thing, just one, to listen to. A podcast, a scene from a movie, a random YouTube video where someone's just talking. Listen. Struggle. Then listen again. And every time you want to turn the subtitles back on, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself that you're not here to play around. You're here to hear. Real English, real speed, real mess. That's how you get better. That's how you stop being stuck. You've got this. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you'll quit. But if you're still listening, if something in you is still burning after all this, then prove it. Turn off the subs, turn up the volume, and let the noise become your teacher. It's your move now. Don't waste it.